What is going on YouTube? Today we've got the 97 Cherokee behind us. We're doing more projects to this thing, so stay tuned and we'll show you what we're going to get to next. So I've owned this Cherokee for coming up close to a year now, and it's basically in this year I have replaced most of the normal wear and tear parts and done most of the services. The one thing that I haven't serviced, if you can see the evidence down here, is the front differential. I just did the rear diff last month, so it's time to knock out this front diff. So if you guys watch my channel, you've already seen the video where I've done the sway bar here. So that's why everything is apart right now. And I thought it would be a great time, since I've got my skid pan and all the other stuff out of the way and the wheels off of it, let's just go ahead and knock out this front diff service. So that's what we're gonna do today. It's a 13 millimeter is all that you need. You'll also need, they said it was 2-point-something quarts. Now I'm imagining that is a dry, like if you took this completely apart, if you ripped your axles out and whatnot, imagine that's what that's all about. So I don't think I'll need that much, but I've got probably close to 2 quarts. These are, it's the same weight, 75/90, that goes in the rear. So our 13 millimeter may have to get a wrench for these top ones. Okay, so I did end up needing a wrench for one bolt. Golly. Man, and whoever put these things on here last time, man, they done a crazy job of getting them beyond tight. The check plug, all it is a 3/8 fitting. I have all but one bolt, 2 bolts, completely out. Okay, so sometimes when these things are stubborn, you can take your dead blow and peck on them, and it'll help loosen this cover up some. There we go. This fluid doesn't look all that bad, honestly. Okay guys, so it is drained for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to take these last 2 bolts out. I just leave these bolts in here in case when you pry it to drain it, that it doesn't fall all the way out and make a bigger mess. So you don't have to do that. It may, most of the time it'll hold without it. It's just occasionally you'll get one that won't. All right. So, as you can see, the inspection plug has been doing its job. It's been keeping a lot of metal shavings from floating around in there willy-nilly, however they want to. So, so far, I don't see anything that's out of the ordinary. You should always look and inspect, but to me, it looks perfectly healthy. So next what I'm gonna do, and this is a preference thing, I'm gonna take my wire brush and brush this outside off because it has all of this undercoating and whatnot. So I'm gonna wire brush all that off. Gonna gently scrape these gaskets with a razor blade, and then I'll scrape the gasket surface on my axle with a razor blade and clean it up, and then we're gonna seal it and fill it back up. Okay guys, so we are wrapping this project up. I took and mounted the pan. I painted it the only color that I had because, as you can see, I wanted to scratch all of that old undercoating and everything off of it. So let's take a quick look. So this looks plumb goofy, but it was the only color I had. So I use Ultra Gray on my gaskets. So it says finger tight for the first hour, and then you torque it down, and it wants you to wait a full 24 hours before you put fluid in it. I'm not going to wait that long, but I am going to give it some more time to dry because I don't have to have this done right now. So when you tighten these up, you know, it's just like a wheel. You want to go top, bottom, and then work your way out. And, you know, you do a little bit of an initial tight, and then by the time you're got all of them done from your X's back and forth, then you just go around a circle and do your final on them. I just used a ratchet wrench. You don't have to get crazy with it. You know, you need to make sure your gasket surfaces are clean pretty well. They don't have to be absolutely perfect, but they do need to be clean. And any big chunks are gone. So like you can see, they're all tight. That is the end of this. I will fill it with fluid. In order to finish this project, I need to fill my front differential up. Usually I use a piece of a hose to put the fluid in, but unfortunately I do not know where a piece of hose is. Like fuel line or something like that will work just fine. You can do what I am currently doing. It just takes more fluid to do it, which is simply squeeze the gear oil into your differential. So, ooh, okay. I did check it, and it didn't have, wasn't even close to the top. But I definitely overfilled it just a little. No big deal. Guys, that wraps up today. I got the 2 projects that I needed to get done. All I have left to do is pick up the tools and clean this place up, which is not going to be any fun, but it's got to get done. Hope you found this informative, and thanks for watching.